One of the questions that a lot of conscious manifestors have at some point in their journey is, should I persist or should I let go? Because you are being taught to do both from different sources. And that's very confusing because these two things sound very contradicting. My intention with this video is to bring clarity to you on this topic and help you understand what you actually need to do. And by the end of the video, I'm going to give you tools to help you understand whether or not you're doing it correctly. Stay tuned. In a minute, it's going to make more sense. So before I start, hi, my name is Anna. I am a manifestation coach. And if you happen to resonate with my way of teaching the law of assumption, I offer one-on-one coaching, always tailored to your needs. The link is in the description box below. So let's talk about persisting and letting go. In order to understand this, and by the way, it always helps you to understand anything that you feel confused about, to go back to the basics and understand how manifestation works. In very simple terms, what happens is anything that is true in your subconscious mind, anything that is an assumption, a belief, and a program in your subconscious mind, because if it's a belief, it's already in your subconscious mind, and that is how the subconscious mind is being programmed. That is going to be expressed in the 3D, so that is what is manifesting. And therefore, when we want to change something on the outside, the only way to change it, permanently at least, is to make the changes in your mind, in your subconscious mind. So when you start telling a new story in order to experience a change on the outside, that is where persisting comes in. So in the beginning, you have to persist, because if you don't, your mind tends to go to the old story because that is what it's used to. In other words, when you are manifesting something, you are simply creating a new mental habit. So, for example, you are creating a new habit, a new way of thinking of yourself, that self-concept. You are creating a new habit of thinking of yourself in relation to your manifestation. That is also self-concept in a more specific way for your specific manifestations. So, if again, the mind is a creature of habit. So if you don't persist in the new, it's going to go where it's always been, to the place where it's a habit for it to go. So the old story, the automatic story. When you persist in the new story enough times, and by the way, use the technique that is better suited for your needs or your personality even. It doesn't matter if you're affirming or imagining or having inner conversations or whatever else you're doing in your mind, it's the same. You have to persist. When you persist enough times, or enough, it will be imprinted on your subconscious mind, which means, in more simpler terms, that your mind will accept it as true. Your new story is being accepted as true as a result of you persisting. Now, something that can be very confusing is that even people who teach manifestation the Neville Goddard way talk about letting go. And Neville Goddard actually talks about letting go, but also about persisting. And this is, I think this is where the confusion comes in. I have had one simple experience with letting go, and that was before I was figuring out how manifestation works. And I was manifesting something. I don't even remember what I was manifesting. It's such a long time ago. And it wasn't working. And I was continuously seeing stuff online about letting go. And I thought, okay, this is the one thing that I haven't tried, so I need to do this. This is probably the key. So what I did is what a lot of people try to do is to simply just let go of the thoughts, of the desire, of my manifestation. And I realized, I think 2-3 days in, that it wasn't working. And that has been the one time that I have tried to actually let go, because I realized this is not working. This is not how it's supposed to be. The reason being, first of all, I'm not even sure I was doing things correctly, but it made all sense after I understood how manifestation works. So when you have persisted enough and imprinted it on your subconscious mind, as I was saying before, you get to the state of the wish fulfilled. This is also a term that comes from Neville Goddard that is being used a lot. The state of the wish fulfilled is the state, it's a mental state where you think as the person who would already have their desire in the 3D. As a result of persisting, you get into this state. And what that does is, ta-da, it helps you let go. When you get into that state, you will notice that first of all, you are not having all this negative story, the worries, etc. But most importantly, you are in the state of the wish fulfilled, which means that you also don't think of your desire as much. This is something that worries some people. I know from some of my clients who come to me and say, Anna, I'm manifesting an SP. I'm used to being obsessed with this person, but now I don't think of them that much. And that is a good thing. That comes as a result of your persisting, and that is letting go. Letting go is not something that you do. Letting go is something that happens as a result of persisting. So if you do like I was doing, forcing yourself to let go, and first of all, it's not going to work. Like, I challenge you to try. Second of all, if you do it, if you even succeed in it before your mind has accepted the new story, that is not going to help you in any way, because whatever is in your mind is going to manifest. So if you do that before the new story gets accepted by your mind, your old story is going to manifest, and that is not helpful to anyone. So therefore, don't get too caught up in letting go. A lot of people bring this to me as they're saying, Anna, but I have done this and done that, and then I have let go. It hasn't manifested. But have you let go? If you have let go on purpose, that's not what you're supposed to do. So I guess the point of this video is to say, don't worry about that part. Try to do the work as best as you can, because that is going to help you get into the state of the wish fulfilled. And from that place, you will let go. And I think it's worth mentioning also that when you hear that you need to let go, people also say different things. What is it that you need to let go? You need to let go of the old story. That's true. You need to let go of the obsession. That's true. You need to let go of the desire. That's sort of also true, but you can't do it as long as you actually have the desire. You can't tell someone who really, really wants their SP to let go of the desire. That's just not how it happens. But if you do what I was suggesting in this video, to actually do your manifestation work, do your affirmations from the end of the wish fulfilled, do your imaginal acts from the end of the wish fulfilled, and when that brings you to the state of the wish fulfilled, in the state of the wish fulfilled where you already feel like you have it, and it's this state where you feel calm, you feel confident, and it's a mix of both knowing it's yours and knowing it's coming, because you know that in the 3D it's not there yet, but it's not the feeling of, oh my God, where is it? Why isn't it happening? It's the feeling of, I know it's coming, I know it's mine, I feel it's mine. And from that state, there is no negative story because you have changed that to the positive. And there is no desire either because you know it's yours. So that is how it's helpful. That is what is helpful, actually. Because I couldn't tell anyone to let go of their desire and their obsession. That how will you do that? Again, I challenge you to do that. And let me know in the comments how it goes. But as a result of your work, you will get into this place where the negative story is gone, the obsession and the desire and the feeling of lack is gone, but only because you feel like you have it, and that is what we are after. So I really hope this helps. So again, don't worry about letting go. If you can't let go, you're not there yet. And if you are in a place where you feel like you're not thinking about them as much, the desire, the person, the money, whatever you're manifesting, and if you still don't know if you are actually in the wish fulfilled, like how to know if that is the right place to be, if my manifestation is actually coming, I have a video that I'm going to link here which is going to clarify that part for you. When you have done the work, you are sort of in the wish fulfilled, but you want to be sure that that's it, and it's not just laziness. Sometimes it's laziness, sometimes it's some people forget to affirm for their desire. That happens too. So in order to avoid doing things halfway, check out this video that is going to clarify the part of letting go, and see you in the next video.